Hello, you're listening to an episode of the Daily Riff, the official podcast for the Discord community Riff-Off. If you're not currently a member of our server, we humbly invite you here. Just click on the link in the description to visit. While you're here, we'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel to support our content. With high regards, we thank you. Enjoy the show!
Howdy and good morning, my fellow Riff-Offians. My name is Ash Ketchup, and today is the 29th of November, 2025. You are listening to the 92nd episode of The Daily Riff, your favorite podcast on this side of the mist. If this video hits the right notes for you, remember to hit the like button, and make sure you subscribe so you don't ever miss a beat. Now, for our first set of news headlines. A little birdie has dropped off our first headlines for the day. Looks like we've got two pieces of Riff-Off information to share with you. So first of all, let's talk about our official YouTube milestones. So first of all, our YouTube channel has officially reached almost 3,000 subscribers. Along with that, our cover of This Is Halloween has reached 34,000 views. Thank you so much for your support to the channel. We appreciate it a lot, and we'll keep posting all that we have to offer. Reminder to subscribe to our channel if you have not already to get notified whenever we post. Secondly and finally, let's talk about our cover contest. Cover contest results for The Weeknd and Derek Fiend have officially released. Congratulations to Trayton for winning first place for The Weeknd and Jez for first place for Derek Fiend. Congrats to you guys once again. You will be receiving 10,000 coins as your prize. The next cover contest is now going to be Christmas themed. Perfect, especially since we're getting into the month of December now. The deadline is December 11th, 2025 at 1 a.m. EST. For more information, check out the server announcements channel. Now let's get into our first sideshow of the day. For our first sideshow today, we have Noah's Noms. Let's find out what he's got for us this week.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Noah's Noms, where I'll be trying out some interesting snacks, rating them, and nominating a member of the week. So this week, I wanted to kind of treat myself out, and I went to the bakery and I got a strawberry cheesecake. Now, most of us have had cheesecake and we should all love it because it's amazing. So this time I got a little slice of cheesecake, and on top there's a strawberry kind of drizzle on it. It just looks amazing, so we're just gonna dive right in. Let's try it out. You can't hear it because it's obviously very soft. The flavor is amazing. It's very fluffy. You can taste the richness of the cheesecake. The strawberry on top is just perfection. And cheesecake is probably my most favorite dessert ever, just because it's just so perfect. Like, it's amazing. I can't get sick of it. I would say this is a 10 out of 10 for sure. I love cheesecake, and I want to have it every single day. So, moving on to the nominations of the week. I want to nominate Stolas. Now, Stolas is one of our newer hosts, but she's been in the server for a long time now. And honestly, she's been very amazing at events. Like, her energy that she brings, she's always stepping up to the plates. And I remember her hosting like a 4-hour event once. And it's just insane, like the dedication and the love to the server. She's also on the Riff Studios team and does a lot for us. So thank you, Stolas. We recognize all of your work that you do and all of the fun that you spread around and share with the server. So thank you so much. And with that said, that's this week's episode of Noah's Noms. I will catch you guys next time. And if you have any requests for things I should try, leave them in my Noah's Noms of the Riff Studios forum. And maybe I'll try it out, so you never know. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!
Thank you to Noah for our first sideshow today. Remember that if you want him to try a specific food, make sure to give him suggestions in the Riff Studios hub. Let's get into our... Well, if it isn't the doorbell. Now, let's see here. It appears as though the code word for today is going to be exclamation point siren song. That is going to be exclamation point SIREN song. Exclamation point siren song. Make sure to enter that into the bot center for your daily slick token. Now into our event lineup. Let's take a look at our calendar for the next couple of days. For our first event, we have Family Feud, hosted by Slick Kicks today at 4:30 p.m. EST in the Riff Casino VC, where you players are split into teams of 2 and try to answer the top-picked survey answers to score points. Quite exciting. And our second event for you all, and unfortunately our final until further updates to the calendar, is going to be Deal or No Deal, hosted again by Slick Kicks on Sunday at 8 p.m. EST. A game of luck and chance where a simple click of a box can change everything. Join Slick and the Banker and you could possibly win the $500,000. On a side note, any changes to event times, dates, etc. will be posted in advance, and you can check for those in the event calendar in the top of the server, as well as your time zone conversions. Now, without further ado, let's get into our next part of the show. Now that you have your events mapped out for the week, let's get into an advertisement break to learn a bit more about our server. We'll be back momentarily. Stay tuned.
Oh dear, I have to go soon, but I'm 11th in the queue. What will I do?
Hey there, you look troubled. Want some help?
What? Who are you?
I am the golden ticket, obviously. And I can get you to the top of that queue there.
I have no idea who you are. And isn't that cheating?
So you really haven't heard of me? Wow. And of course not, darling. I just heard you gotta go, and well, for a fee, I can get you singing in no time.
You know, well, that actually sounds fantastic. How much is it?
7,500 Riff coins. Listen, something as amazing as me doesn't come cheap.
You know what I'll do? Whoa! I'm at the front.
Hey, it was my turn next. That is so unfair.
I paid to be here. So how about you shush?
Well, maybe I'll use one to battle yours. Ha!
Nuh-uh. You can't use another golden ticket for an hour. I need my beauty sleep, you know.
That should have been me. That's so unfair. I will be getting my lawyer.
You want to jump the queue? Well, you can get your very own golden ticket from the Riff shop today.
Alright everybody, welcome back to the Daily Riff. I am your current host, Ash Ketchup. It appears as though the little birdie has left yet another set of headlines for us today. Let's get into them. For our second set of news headlines, we've got 2 pieces of IRL news for you. First of all, let's talk about Stranger Things Season 5. The moment we've all been waiting for. Stranger Things Season 5 is finally out. We get to see the finale of the show with the 5 kids we saw grow up, including possible new characters. Will these kids defeat what evil Hawkins has to offer once and for all? Stream the final season of Stranger Things now on Netflix. Secondly, featured on NBC Live, the group Huntrix, featuring EJAE Audrey Nuna and Ray Amy, performed Golden, live at the 2025 Macy's Thanksgiving Parade. And of course, it was another outstanding performance. These 3 did absolutely amazing. Now let's get into our performance board. Now, into our performance board, we have a song provided today by Michaela/Mika. Let's take a listen.
Circus, hold on for all I bring with me. You make me nervous. of clowns and illusory traps with me. Was losing its wonder. I thought I would go under till we met. I'm waiting for you to see the things that are wrong with me before you're on my carousel, spinning around, floating up and down. Nowhere to go, will you break the spell? Tether me to your grave. Such a spectacle. You signed up for one hell of a one-man show, tangled in ribbons, a lifelong hole. I'm so sorry that you fell onto this carousel.
Alrighty, and that was Carousel by Leve. What a way to end our week. Thank you so much, and remember to post your own performances in the performance submissions post in the Riff Studios Hub for a chance to be featured on an episode. Sideshow number 2 for today is going to be Stolas' stage. Let's find out what theatrical takes she's got for us this week.
Welcome to my stage. I am Stolas, your favourite theatre kid. First of all, theatre news. Paddington the Musical is in full swing on the West End, and Wicked for Good is officially out, and has been received well. Have you done any no good deeds? Our musical of the week is about a man just trying to get home. He fought through gods, monsters, do you know the roster? Anyways, all he wanted was to get home, but a lot seemed to be in his way. Storms, winds, islands, etc, etc. You guessed it, this week it's Epic the Musical.
Epic the Musical?
Huh? What's that? Hello? Who's that? Ah! Ash?
Oh, hey, Stolas, what's up, friend? I heard you mention Epic the Musical.
Yes! Hi, Ash! Do you know anything about Epic?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Stolas. It was created by the one and only Jorge Rivera Herons, and it's based on the Odyssey by Homer. One of the cool facts being, in Will Be Fine, Athena never tells Telemachus who her friend is, but the music plays the Odysseus motif in the background, specifically the one that plays in Odysseus, where his name becomes repeated over and over, the Odysseus. Not only does it play his motif, but it goes back and forth between that, Athena's, and Telemachus's.
Oh, that's actually so cool. I love Greek
Did you know there were actually several reoccurring motifs, such as the character motifs, Desperation, the Storm, and even generational motifs, which are really cool because those are passed down between Anticlea, Odysseus, and Telemachus, and which most people don't know is where Odysseus has his motif. That's actually not his motif, it's Anticlea's, but minor.
Whoa, that's so cool. Actually, I've heard that Telemachus has the instrument indie piano. Unlike the other characters, though, he has another instrument which is considered string ensemble, which is a mix of both Odysseus' acoustic guitar and Penelope's violin. That's probably all.
Haha, funny joke, Stolas. You really think that would be all? Okay, Odysseus never conveys his feelings towards Eurylochus and the windbag and Scylla. His feelings are actually conveyed in the sense that Scylla's motif is played by Odysseus' acoustic guitar in that moment in the background, symbolizing how he was connecting with what Scylla was conveying whenever she sang.
Oh, I think that's actually all the time we have.
No, it's not, because did you know that most duet songs would have overlapping character motifs throughout? For example, when Athena states very well, and I can't help but wonder, her piano motif plays over Odysseus' Penelope motif. In God Games, Athena plays with Telemachus's. This happens most of the time when characters seemingly have to say goodbye, but generally just when both of them are singing the same song, or it's implied that one of them is being brought up.
Whoa! Okay, so now that's all the time we have for today. Take it away, Ash.
'Cause I'm stuck with your stories, but no clue you are. No idea if you're dead or just too far. Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight those monsters, is it you I'll find? If so, then give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and chimeras, the minotaur, even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. Quite the fun sideshow to end our week with. Thank you, Stolas, for allowing me to participate as well. With that, we meet the conclusion of the Daily Riff for the day and the week. Thank you for tuning into the Daily Riff, especially with this late episode. Today is Saturday, the 29th of November, and I have been your host, Ash Ketchup. If you made it to the end, congratulations, you get a blue ribbon. That definitely exists, for sure. Anyways, go be you. Unapologetic, unfiltered, and probably a little bit too much for someone, but who cares about that when authenticity will always be the best color on you. Remember to stay safe, folks. I hope to see you back here this time on Monday with our other host.